USB ID is. So CH Control Manager Device 5. We've got a file that maps to that. In fact, CH, we got two there, probably because we had an old copy and a copy that it's just detected, maybe. 4738. So we have nothing here that's got 4738, which is rather odd. So I'm just going to nuke the whole lot. Because all I'm interested in
And they copy those ones across?
are those files. In fact, I'm not even interested in the Logitech ones, because obviously I don't use the Logitech for my flying.
No.
All I use is 6 devices that comes in through, where is it? It's a piece of software.
Now, would that be because you've got like 3 different modes on your one flight stick?
That's right, yeah.
Okay.
So it'll be 1 stick and 1 throttle times 2.
Right.
No,
So I won't have that many because I think mine comes with 1 profile. I don't know.
That is right. Yeah, sorry. It'll be 1 stick and 1 throttle times 3. Sorry.
Right. Okay.
So these are all the old USB IDs, and the ones inside DCS, which I can't move on this window, which is most unfortunate, are the new USB IDs, I believe. So CH Control Manager Device 5. Old ID was EDD77.
Yeah.
The new one is 4738.
Yep.
So I need... In fact, I'm going to find Control 1 first of all, which is... Where is Control 1? I think last time it wasn't particularly friendly on the ordering. There we are, Device 1. So that's the one we want to make use of. We can look at our axes. I very much doubt it will hot detect an update in the file. So we can see we've got pitch. So if I move my stick, it's detecting the pitch and the roll on the right stick. And have we got what is Joy Z? Where the hell's that coming from? Oh, that's another wheel that I've got on that stick. So what we should end up with is if I change the USB ID in the file name to match the USB ID in DCS, then when I wiggle the stick, those values will still change, but all my other mappings will still be there.
Right, okay.
He says very confidently. Now, interestingly, some of this, because what has only just dawned on me now, my thumbstick on my throttle is moving my head around, but I was not anticipating that.
Is that good?
Because that means it's picked up changes from somewhere, and it's got at least a partial correct mapping now. I don't know how it's managed to do that, but okay. Rather than try and guess, let's just do what I want, because if I pull across, or having pulled across these files, it means that all the mappings, at least the things that I used, are correct. So all we need to do is work out what our IDs are. So Control 1, we need to expand that out so we can see the whole ID. By the way, Bill, if you need me to come off of Discord if I'm talking all over your stream or whatever, then just say so.
That's okay. I've only just got my stream running, but so it's up and running. But I'm not worried. I don't normally get many people there anyway, so they're not going to care if they're not there, are they?
So right, so Control 1. This is going to be, so most of this is the same. So we've got 40,000, all the 4s, 535, 8002, and that's an 8004. Whoops, don't I open it? Why don't I rename it? 8002. 11EB is the same. FC85. Oops, 8 5. If I actually manage to fly tonight, I'd be surprised.
Progress.
And that is totally different. So 103 Bravo 3 Echo 20. That is our control device one. Now, our control device, we want to find out what our throttle is.
Well, you put a pound sign instead of a 2.
So what?
You put a pound sign in that one instead of a 2.
Did I?
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
1038 £3. ready to start it.
B. No, that's a 3. That's a 3.
All right, so it's just not very good, not very clear.
Yeah, I'm not convinced. Oh, no, that one's correct.
So,
yeah, that was good. Yeah, that's right. No, I prefer a double check before I've committed or tried to use it and it not work, and then I'm pulling the air out to try to work out why. So now we want to locate the device, and that would be Jack Seed coming in. There we go, Jack Seed. Good evening, Jack Seed. How you doing? So where's my throttle? There we go. So we need to find what one is tweaking with the throttle. There it is. TDC slew vertical. That is most definitely not what my throttle is supposed to be influencing. So what control is that? Device 2. Okay, that's actually fairly sensible. We like that. It's in a weird order, but we'll try to ignore that. We don't want the Logitech. Can we disable it? Oh god, what do I do? Disable, is that the whole thing disabled? No. Okay. So it's just disabled for that. I would like to better remove it from the list, but that's not going to happen.
Now, what happens if you say clear category?
Clear category, that would
enable.
unmap everything in that column.
Okay. So it's basically disabled, it's like one up from just clearing it.
Well, disabled will mean probably that I can't even. Yeah, see, I can't even map something to that, which is good because I don't want to accidentally map stuff to it.
Well, I mean, it'll make taxiing easier.
Wow. Not in a Spitfire, it won't.
No, not in a Spitfire. A10.
Well, yeah. That's easier as taxi, isn't it?
Shut up, you.
Although, you use a steering wheel flying an A10, it's more like driving a bus.
Okay, I've got another way to spin it. They add a P38. You technically fly with a steering wheel.
So what have we got? That's a 1 this time. Let's see. Okay, so we got 8.5. That's hopefully common throughout the whole lot. And we've got a 103 Bravo 1 down. 103 Bravo 1. So unlike the last time I did this, where the USB ID is almost the same for all of them, and only had to change like one section of numerics, it looks like I'm going to have to change considerably more this time around. So 10 F. Oh, that's an FC this time. Was it an FC on the other one?
I'm guessing I'm clear for takeoff, by the way.
Yeah, I think you're the only one in at the moment.
Copy that.
Check that. That was an FC. Oh dear, that was lucky. It wasn't a 5C, it was an FC. So, if I come out of here, because I don't think it hot reloads. In fact, I might even have to come out totally to the desktop, because I think it loads everything in on game load. Jack Seed, what are we doing? We are attempting to remap.
Hacking the CIA.
Yeah. It'd probably be faster than doing what I'm trying to do, actually.
Well, maybe.
So let's go back in. Oh no, don't want that one.
Alright, well, I'm gonna have to be rude and jump.
Just because you got an early start, because people are going to be throwing presents.
Because,
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's
Top
actually the reason. The
Stop
reason I
press,
have to wake
by the
up
way,
so,
stop press.
the reason I have to wake up so early is to go fetch my new car. Well, not my new car, but it's gonna feel like a new car. Fixed.
So like I said, birthday present, same day.
It's not a birthday present if you have to
Everyone in
pay
chat,
for it.
right? Everyone in chat, right?
No.
Undead's birthday, today, now.
No.
As in,
No.
you know, UTC
Happy
plus
birthday,
2.
Undead.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bill.
Oh, so it's alright when Bill says happy birthday.
Well, see, the difference is I like Bill. Like, so. You on the other hand.
Wow.
It's
Yeah,
it's
that's
shaky. It's shaky.
That's fair. That's fair. Are you going to be around tomorrow night?
Maybe.
If you are sober.
No. It depends. I don't know if I'm going to my dad.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
It depends a bit. I'll be back on Sunday. Because basically what I want to do is Sunday, I want to fight with OBS to hopefully be up and running Monday.
Okay.
Screen.
Yeah.
But we'll see. It could also mean I just throw on my camera window because of the noise and settings. We'll see.
No, you wouldn't do that because didn't you buy the pink one in the end? So that's
No,
right.
I got the white one. I got the white one. I made sure it wasn't the pink one.
Oh, so you got washed out red then, like faded red.
That's still red.
Yeah.
Sweetheart, enjoy your keeper simulator.
Yeah.
Bill, enjoy actually flying some.
And shooting at something, which I'm about to do.
Rumble, good luck with Lexor.
I don't need it.
Alright, cheers guys.
Alright, stay safe.
TTF, man.
What air field do we need to fly around? It's Cape Lottie, isn't it? No, it's not. It's... What's that? Why am I not seeing your other... Okay, then we'll find out if it worked. So the throttle is still going absolutely mental, which means the throttle is mapped to multiple things, which means my weapon didn't necessarily work, which is slightly unfortunate. Access commands. What else has tried to map itself to the throttle? Throttle and so we've got two mappings. The rudder has tried to map itself.
Missed one.
That is right. So let's clear that one. There we go. Smooth throttle action. The rudder is trying to do everything. That's Thrustmaster for you. That's because I haven't sorted out the mapping of the rudder USB.
Oh, I missed two. Sorry, that was my stream, actually. Quite a nice strafe, and I did announce to my stream that I missed one, but I just realised I missed two, so I'm going back for the last one.
There we go, we want that one. And then we can delete it and rename it.
So, folks on my stream, if you'd like to give me a hi, it'd be nice to know who's there.
Oh, sure. Jack Seed, of course. Undead. The one thing I would say about your microphone, and I was going to say, I went to say it earlier, but I think basically you all trampled all over me because, you know, it's Alex. You might be able to do with moving it maybe 6 inches closer to you, because it was picking up about 50-50 you and a little bit of room acoustics as well. So if you moved it a little bit closer, your voice is going to be stronger and you'll overpower any room acoustics that affects it. Euro Truck Sim. I need to see if I can get that back and running with the wheel. Yeah, maybe 6 inches, 12. I mean, how far away is it from you when you speak? Generally, if you're sort of sitting relaxed, how far away would it be from your face? And I guess it also depends on what kind of patterns the microphone has. If it's a multi-pattern microphone, you might want to try going for a more directional one and then make sure it's pointing directly at your face. He says, looking down, checking his own microphone. Okay, you know, granted, your microphone is about 3 times the price of mine, but I've got my mic about 3 inches from my face. It's normally there's not like a switch or a rotary selector on the microphone to choose different patterns, which makes it more unidirectional or omnidirectional. I can't remember the names of them, but one is like forward only, and like the pickup is very strong, and then as you go around to the sides, the pickup drops off, so you're less likely to get external sounds coming from the mic. And others are more unidirectional, where it's sensitive all the way on all the planes around.
You're talking about the cardioid pattern.
Yeah. But I can never remember which one is which.
Omni is going to pick up from everywhere. That's not what
it is,
is it?
So it is just Omni and
Omni and directional. Basically,
I'm
yeah.
not sure if there was anything any more special. I thought I remembered more special names than that, but
Well, I might have.
perhaps that's exactly what it is. So this section of the mapping is going to be a little bit painful. We're going to do a couple of tests, we're going to come out and then we'll go back in again to see if it's done it. But once we've got it right for one aircraft, it will be a very simple task to copy and paste the names into the other aircraft, and then it'll be pretty much good to go. Supercardoid pickup pattern.
Well, supercardioid, yeah. That's a phrase. I know that phrase.
But does that mean it is erring on the side of omni or unidirectional?
I don't know. Sounds like Omni because it's supercardioid.
Yeah.
It's much more like a heart shape, and it's much more like a heart shape. That should make it Omni, I would have thought.
There's probably a diagram on the product listing that shows
Yeah.
the pickup pattern. But either way, I mean, as long as it's pointing directly at your face, you should be good.
Right, gents, I'm going to drink out of this, leave me in peace.
Thanks for dropping us some drinks. And by the way, Bill, if you weren't immediately there, the rock please looked after this for us.
Was that for me?
Yeah, just saying that Rog's the person that runs the server for us, DCS.
Oh, right. Hi, Rod. The Rog and by Rod.
Hi, Rog, that Rog.
It's Tessie.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Well, none of it's my imagination, but this seems to be, apart from at the very beginning when it was perhaps still loading stuff in, it seems to be smoother. Maybe it's just because I haven't flown for a while.
Well, there's also a big update, so perhaps I haven't checked what the patch notes were.
The update that I got was only about 3 gig.
You know? So I don't know what the patch notes. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know what the contents of this current patch was. So they might have made some stability, might have addressed some stability and stuff like that.
It just seems generally smoother to fly. I might be wrong, but maybe it's just because it
and-
feels good because I haven't flown for a while.
Yeah, and the whole server as a machine, not just the DCS server, has had a reboot, so it would clear down a lot of stuff. So that's probably
Yeah.
gone some way to free up stuff that wasn't even DCS oriented. So, I need to go downstairs and pick up my hat. Got my brakes. Shall we see if we can get a flight out of this? Actually, no, I need to go and get my hat. If you bear with me, stream. DCS was eating 18 gig of RAM. Good grief. That doesn't sound right. Perhaps I don't know how familiar you are with it all, Rob, but if you don't do PowerShell scripting, perhaps I need to write something just to monitor DCS server, and if the memory starts going over a certain level, then we'll just restart it, arbitrary restart. That might go some way to manage things. Just do like a 30-minute poll of memory consumption if it's over a certain amount that we give as an arbitrary value, and then we can tweak that value as time progresses.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to step away from the screen just for a moment. I'm going to grab my hat from downstairs, and I'll be right back.
Copy that. There's me just saying to Alexa that it seems smooth, and it's going to be jerky again. Actually, they hit me as well. So for those, for my viewer there, I'm going to sit still and you'll see the aircraft is sort of shuddering a bit as I'm flying. They've hit the engine, I guess, and put it out of balance. So I'm going to have to go loud anyway. Gear down. And flaps. Not perfect, but it'll do. Well, I'm not seeing bullet holes in the engine area, just the wing.
That, so we should be back on Discord as well now.
Yep.
Now, oddly, it did not pick up DCS.
What? Track IR didn't pick up DCS?
Hmm.
Well, I had that. That's exactly why I had earlier on. I had to restart DCS. I've landed. I'm going to repair.
Yes, I am the most incompetent super spy you'll ever meet.
Assume that was your stream, but that's fine.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I think
Sorry.
yeah, my mutes must be inverted.
But we're also going to be using the wrong button phrase probably quite a lot after our break.
Right. Yeah, that's a bit of a pain. Okay. Let's stop. Actually, interestingly, I don't have a head in Trek IR. I think all of Trek IR has fallen over as well.
Oh no.
Let's try that again.
What, on the Track AR software, do you mean?
Yeah, like they didn't have the wireframe head and the,
Yeah. Oh,
the sphere. Let's see what we've got now. That's better. Now, what are the chances that voice meter is going to understand me, given that I haven't done voice training yet? Oh, voice meter isn't running. Has it given up on me already?
Copy.
Center track. Absolutely no chance, unless it's listening to the wrong microphone. Center track. No, it's just not interested in the slightest.
Oh.
So it's probably just me just not understanding anything that I'm saying, full stop. So I'll have to use keyboard instead. I'll have to train that tomorrow. Okay.
Is it responding at all? Or is it saying, oops, what? Don't understand? Or is it doing nothing?
No, it's doing absolutely nothing.
You've restarted it, haven't you? You restarted voice attack.
I hadn't tried. Do you normally run it in admin?
Yeah.
Request
Okay.
refueling.
I'll see if it works this time.
Request rearming.
Center track.
Copy.
Nope. That's completely not
So
listening.
it's not getting anything.
Center track. Oh, they got it.
Ah. Probably is just voice training then.
Yeah.
Refueling complete.
Let's put that over there. Oh, thank you, Jack Seed, by the way. Appreciate that. Right, let's close that. Don't want that one at the moment. Of course, I haven't calibrated my sticks, although I'm hoping they should be pretty much clean.
Hello, Matty. Not that I understand what that
Rearming
says.
complete.
Hey. Matty, because of the language that I'm seeing printed there, you're going to have to remind me of what part of the planet you're from. I haven't flown for a little while, so I forgot stuff. I'm waiting for repair at the moment. 10 seconds to start repair. Okay, repair
I am
commenced.
from the United States. Old chap.
Held chap. But you don't originate from the States, do you, Matty?
See what we get this time. Okay. Now we're still on NVENC. I still haven't updated my graphic settings because that grass looks a little bit vicious. Looks very, I don't know, a bit fizzy is the best way I can describe it. So we can go back and correct that. Let's see if we can get ourselves recentered. Center track. No is the answer. Center track.
I was born in California,
Center
so I
track.
do originate from the States.
Nope.
Oh, right.
It worked once
Okay.
and then
Just my
lost
bad
interest.
memory.
So I wonder if I look down to my left, are we still jumping around? Yep, so that's business as usual. Nothing's improved there with the rebuild. Two, three. Let's see if that's still mapped. Yes, it is. Oh, that was lucky. Left me throttle up. Oh, hang on. Oh, I didn't turn the fuel pump on. Idiot.
What, you flying? Spit?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. I'm about to take off, hopefully.
What I got brake. There's our levels. Levels look adequate. Although I know Jack Seed will let me know if anything is awry on that front. Where are we on the map? Actually, tell you what, let's put the brakes on. What is that? What the hell? Why is there an explosion icon on the map? That must be different. That must be a change in the mission editor or the mission engine. I don't remember that being there. I mean, I know what it's supposed to signify. It's the smoke stack for the capture point. But I've never seen that icon on the map. Oh, I gotta go left. Okay, see if we can do that last roll. Oh dear, what's going on? What's going on? Why have I lost mouse input outside the game? Oh no, what's going on there? Is my mouse captive? What is going on? Let's just brakes on a second. If we tab out. Whoa, that's not good. Okay, that's better. Music down, switch. Actually, that does seem to be slightly higher than I recognise. How's that, Jax? Resident audio doctor. Another smidge, one smidge.
Damn, they got my aileron control.
Okay.
Aileron's not working. It's just elevator and rudder then. That's the new one. They just hit my aileron control. So I've got no aileron. It's just rudder and elevator. Not had that before.
Well, assuming my track IR will let me look around where I want to look around, which is unlikely. I'm going to try takeoff.
Can I land?
I'm just rolling, so yeah, you should be good.
So I've got, with no aileron, it's really all good to control it. The ailerons aren't moving at all, so they've caught the cable. I'm way too fast. There's no way I can slow down. Not with the rudder.
Feels a bit sensitive. Let's pull the gear up. Assuming that's still mapped. Yep, it is. Good. That wasn't a bad takeoff. See if we can close the canopy. Actually, I was under revved there, so I inadvertently took off with my what is it? Is it the prop pitch? What was it? The what is it that affects the revs? Can't remember.
Yeah, prop pitch.
Right. Yeah. So I was at 2700.
Yeah. Sorry. What happened? I was a bit busy there. I'm
Well, I took
upside down,
off.
but I've survived.
Yeah, no, I took off, but it was like it was slightly more sluggish than I was expecting because I was under revving the engine for takeoff.
Under revving it.
Yeah, so instead of giving the engine full power, so taking off at 8 boost, giving about 30 on the revs. I was at boost 8, but still only at 27.
That's because your prop pitch was back, was it?
Yeah.
Oh right. Yeah. Oh yeah. You need. Yeah, prop pitch fully fine for takeoff. I'm going to see if I can jump, see if I'm still alive. I think I'm still alive.
Ooh. Oh, blimey.
Yeah, I'm still alive, but I'm laying down on the underside of my aircraft.
Oh, that'll be why I'm nosing down. It's because I've still got that.
They've done stuff because I've never seen that situation before. He's laying down on his back at the moment. Earlier on, oh hang on, if I put my flaps up, I wonder if it'll let me. Nah. The flaps are down, and he was walking along the wing until he hit the flap that was down. Well, up, because it's upside down.
Yeah.
The fact that I was able to bail out means that I survived the landing.
Oops. Well, I've tried to... Oh, I just managed to pull that back. Alright. So I'm happy that pretty much works, so let's see if we can bring it home for a landing. Ah, bounced it. Thought I was going to get away with that. I've got some big ground effect just as I come in.
Oh, does that mean you crashed or? But
No, it just instead of it being a nice discreet bounce, it was quite a significant bounce.
Oh right.
But wasn't bad. As usual, most of my landings it looked good right up until the point where my wheels hit the ground.
With a Spitfire, that's when the landing starts.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Well, that. Oh, I'm just in time for changing the track as well. Let's just pause that. That wasn't bad as a first flight. I think, from a frames perspective, we were very smooth. We could probably get away with starting to put some settings back on to do with quality, because I think I'm a little bit bleached out maybe on the gamma. Might be able to turn that down a bit. Maybe
Something like
up
1.6. It's a low number, isn't it? It's not the default number that you want.
no, that's right. I'm also quite jaggy on some of the circular edges, like the reflector sight.
Oh right.
So I think I need to whack my anti-aliasing up a little bit, just to smooth out the rough bits. But I think on the whole that wasn't too bad a flight. So I just need to work out what the other USB IDs are, and then I can apply the other things. Smooth out of your way. Oops.
You can leave it there if you like. It's no problem. Going down this taxiway.
Yeah.
Take a wide
Well,
berth
at
onto the
least I'll
centre.
move off very slightly to one side.
Not sure if you've got a bent leg. Perhaps not. Don't know. Difficult to say. Might be just my angle.
But no, it's not letting me. It's not letting me spin round.
Well,
No,
that
I've
might
got
be.
trick now.
Jump out and have a look.
Yeah, I just have jumped out, but oh, that's better. That's right, I was on the wrong view. Doesn't appear to be broken.
Okay.
Yeah, and that grass is looking particularly vicious. It sort of fizzes and judders a little bit. I think it's where it's like the occlusion of one blade over the other.
Yeah,
causing it
I
to
get that.
clip in and out. So I think I can tune
Okay.
that out with graphics settings, but I think that wasn't bad on the whole. Oops. Oh, that's not the button I wanted. Alright. Looks like I'm changing my settings now then. Heat blur. Right.
I've already got that one.
You don't have to get that close.
No, that's just my bad aim flying in general. Welcome. For me, it's also the thing about holding it steady enough at distant range to be able to hold, make my bullets count. And I'm trying to weave about to avoid their bullets because they are more powerful than they used to. Yeah, these ground units were softer than they are now, that's for sure. So if you don't weave, you're going to get shot down. If you do weave, you might still get shot down. It depends on how lucky you are. Well, my track IR is in need of setting up a little bit because I noticed that the left hand light, the detecting light is going off every now and again, so I need to set the camera angle. I don't know if you were there a bit earlier on, Captain, and of course if you're still there, because it could be Matty that's watching me. And I don't mean Captain, I mean General. But they hit my aileron control, the cable that controls the ailerons, or rods, if it's rods, I'm not sure. So I had to land with just rudder and elevator, and that was uncomfortable. Okay, I've got all these units, so I must have done because they're not shooting at me. RTB.
What the mapping name is of the safety switch for the guns.
I think it does include the word safety, so either safety, enable, or yeah, I think it's going to be safe. Or safety button, or
Okay, gotcha. Okay. But that's totally unmapped. Master safe. This ain't no jet rock. Good lord. No, I'm pretty sure I had that mapped to red. Those two. Throttle. Green. Just green. What's that? 5, 3, 4. 5, 4, 6, 1, 3.
Didn't close. Didn't open my cockpit. Didn't set my prop pitch.
Okay, so they are our USB IDs. And we can cancel this. Exit. Relaunch.
Request repair. Copy.
Why didn't that launch? This one?
Request refueling. Request
Copy.
rearming.
Copy. Refueling complete.
My mouse just recently just
Later, Spud. Have a good one.
stops registering clicks for some reason. Not
Roger,
the new
Rugbowl.
mouse,
Thanks for joining.
I've not even had a chance to put that in yet. Has it stopped completely? No, it hasn't. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Rearming complete.
Alright, stay safe, Rog. Thanks very much for dropping in, joining the chat. Lots of fun. And I'll catch you again. We're looking now. Oh, that's looking a lot less jaggy. And the grass isn't looking too bad either. Yeah, my gamma's set at 2.2. Is that the
Yeah.
default value?
That's. I don't know. I think it's 1.6 that I have mine at. Can't check. Can I check that from here? I can't remember. I'll have a look. What's it on? The system. Right, my gamma is 1.4. And I think you'll find that my gamma is 1.4, and I think you'll find that better.
1.4. Four. Yeah, that looks quite dark on my screen actually. I might, although we've got the same screen, so it shouldn't look that different.
Let's have a look at mine again.
Unless it's just my eyes now needing to adjust.
Well, yeah, but what I'm looking at is the bit below the instrument panel, which to me was way too bright. Being down there, it should be dimmer. but the instrument panel should be nice and black.
Hmm.
It's totally a
Yeah,
preference, isn't it? I mean, I don't know who it was. Someone was saying 1.6.
Right. That might have been Warhawk, because he was the one that was getting me to change it in the first place.
Can't remember. It was someone. No, it might have been on a link that that Gaz gave me to a YouTube. It might have been someone on there that was saying, 1.6 is good. But so I actually brought mine down further because I felt it's too bright. Although you can probably adjust the screen brightness generally, can't you? Perhaps you've got your screen brightness lower than mine.
Maybe I haven't touched it from. I mean, no, it's on digital. I think the brightness and everything is sort of hard coded when it's digital.
Oh, right.
Let's have a look. Have we got anything mapped? Oh, yes, we have. And there we go. See, we changed the USB IDs on the file name, and all of a sudden it's pulled it in, and I got all my mappings back that were there before.
That's good.
That's good.
I think I probably need to get some wet to pour down my neck, so I'm going to sit here for a minute and, well, my pilot is going to sit here for a minute while I go and get some wet.
Yeah, whilst DCS is running, it's not enjoying me using my mouse in anything else. Let me use the keyboard to my heart's content. Didn't want to go that way. If anyone knows what a keyboard shortcut is that puts your cursor directly in the chat in Twitch, that would be very useful. Is it going to be type? It is. There's nothing happening. Oh, maybe it'd help if I turn the electrics on. Oh, hang on a minute. What's going on here? It's better. Let's turn the electrics on. Oh, hang on. I haven't got a game cursor now. What the hell is going on? Dogstar, good evening to you. Do I play PvP in DCS? Sometimes. I think it's fair to say I suck at it. And while I don't mind a little bit of practice, I think it's also fair to say that when you fly against someone that sucks, it's not much fun because it's too easy, So I try not to get involved in PvP too often. I'll take a couple of, shall we spar for a few rounds, but it gets a little bit long, just being shot down all the time. So I prefer the idea of trying to fly better over shooting down. Why is nothing going into DCS? Right, there's my input. I've got no mouse input. What is going on? Plug my mouse, see what happens. Wait, back in again. Oh, okay, so we're there now. Is it going to give us anything? Nope. Oh, there we go. Now we've got something. Thank you for keeping up, game. Of course, Tracker R's messing me about now. I'm thinking of getting DCS. Man, don't think about it. Just do it. Just do it. You won't regret it. Well, actually, you might regret it. When they release a module you really, really want and it's expensive, then you'll regret it. Up until that point, you'll love it. There we go. There we go. So what would you be flying, Dagestan? What would be your first choice purchase? Well, it's when you slow down, that's the killer in the Spitfire. That's why I'm working non-stop to release my game so I can probably get into Sim Combat. Is that as a get it out the door so you've got time back, or get it out the door to start generating revenue? I don't know, but it's like assuming gender now. You never want to assume someone's first aircraft in DCS. It's a very personal thing.
Hello, sir.
Hello, guys. How you doing?
F-16.
I'm just reading something on
honest,
my other screen at the
I
moment.
don't think we've really spoken that much about the planes that you like, and I certainly haven't been in many streams recently, like Brock or anyone like that, to pick up on it. So I would say either Spitfire or the P-51.
Doing great,
Oh, you're
sir.
a
How
190
about
man.
you?
Okay. Oh, like that, is it?
Get
Okay.
them back.
Yes.
Haven't flown for a while, so
Think you.
Lexor's
Think you
machine's
know
been
something.
down.
Think
You
you know
got that
someone come out with
sorted?
something like that?
Any
Oops.
progress on the song?
That'll teach me to look at the wrong screen.
Yeah. Hang on. Hold on. I'm just gonna deafen myself for a minute.
Okay, sorry about that.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Just that I'll be struggling otherwise, and it restricts you. I'm going to deafen. I'll be back. Yeah. So it goes. Yes. There is progress on the song. Yeah. It's really a case of stitching it all together seamlessly now, and there's a couple of fingerings that are very awkward for me, because of the wrist issues. But yeah, it's getting there. It's not something I'd pat myself on the back over right at this minute. Although today what I did, I plugged my guitar into my little amp via my foot pedal that I used to use when I was gigging for the bass. And I used a bit of a bit of reverb and a bit of chorus sound, and it sounds better, so you feel more confident and then you play better. And funny enough, it actually helps, although it sounds more complicated, it actually helps to put vocals on, because you end up like tying certain words with unconsciously you tie certain words with certain fingerings, so then it kind of
Figured out
locks
the
itself
shoulder
together.
thing.
The shoulder? Not sure what you mean, the shoulder. unless you're talking about where I have to move it about so that I can get to the right position. I might do another recording of it at some point, Gaz, mainly for you because you've asked about it. But and I'll link it to you so you can have a look at what it's like so far with the stops and starts. Still, what I need to be able to do is play through it, even if I get a few duff notes, play through it without breaking the rhythm, without breaking the tempo.
The problem you had. The twisting to get the hand rest in place.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, that's just something that happens over. It is sort of nudging the left shoulder forward to give me movement that I don't have in the wrist. So yeah, I mean that's always going to be a thing. So it's not so much figuring it out; it's more a case of it sort of happening more naturally. That's all, and it does after a while. You do things which occur more naturally. I won't be bold and do a live stream of that though. Much more comfortable streaming flying than live streaming my playing. I can record it, and if it's not too embarrassing, then I can upload it.
It's fine, sir, you will get it.
Yeah, it'll get there, but it's a case of how quickly and how well, how good can I get it? Because it'll get to a certain point where it won't get better than that. So as long as I can get it good enough, that'll be okay.
No worries, I am sure I'll enjoy it.
Well, I hope so when I finally get to do a recording. I'd like to make my next recording a version of it where I'm playing right through all of it, ideally without duff notes, but if there are duff notes then that's just something that will come in time. But it's a lot of it is just being able to play through without losing your rhythm because you've forgotten where you're going. That's half of it as well. That's why I'm saying tying the words in with the fingers helps. You don't have to remember quite so much. Things fall into place more naturally once you've tied words to fingers, if you know what I mean. So we'll see how that goes. So how's the stick going, guys? I think I'm out of 20mm now, and you need it for these. Oh, it looks like there's only one left, so I'll go back and see if I can do any damage with that. Perhaps I have still got some 20s, don't know for sure.
What happened to your in-game name, sir?
My in-game name? How do you mean? Well, I'm still Bill 1949. Don't think I'll be able to get that last one, not with 12.5s. Couldn't see it. Oh, I think that's a leopard. Not dead sure. I'll give it one more run, then I'll probably run out of bullets anyway. I got him to 80%, something 68%. If I've still got any bullets left, I might make it.
Up for a second.
Roger that.
bit lumpy, but it was alright. Something is... I can hear a beeping, but it's going berserk. Unless it's on someone else's stream. Perhaps it's Yam's stream. I don't mean her swearing. See what happens. Beeping from somewhere. What is that? A ton of sound coming from somewhere. What? Sorry, you have to bear with me a second because I've got a ton of audio coming from somewhere.
What sort of audio are you getting?
Right. No, it was... I moderate for a couple of streamers. Sinduck being one, and who I was talking to earlier on this evening, Arwen. She's another one. And her channel was just kicked over to auto-post. And because I've got a mod screen up, all of a sudden I'm hearing someone else's game, and it's like, I don't know what these sounds are. These aren't being emitted by DCS.
Yeah.
But I've just located which one it is. Right, that's better.
Request repair.
Unable to comply.
So that wasn't a bad flight. It was I think I might need to calibrate my sticks after all. But other than that, do you have MSA? Oh no, is it MSAO? Options.
Request refueling.
No, SSAO. Do you have that switched on?
Request rearming.
Me?
Copy.
Get to it from here? Is it just in options?
You can see it, but you just can't edit it.
Okay, hold on. SSAO I have off.
Refueling
That's
complete.
off. Okay, perhaps I'll do the same then.
And SSAA and SSLR, I've got them all off.
Okay, I've got. What ones do they do? Oh, local SSLR is local reflection. Quality of reflections within screen. Large GPU. Okay, perhaps I'll turn that one off. That's probably why part of the cockpit doesn't look the same as it normally does.
Ah.
Rearming complete.
Yeah, okay, I can sort that out then. Perhaps I'll turn off the local reflections. Yeah, because what I was seeing was like sparkle, like a sparkly effect on, where is it? The light green that's just behind the sun shield of the reflector sight.
Yeah.
When you're flying around, there's got like a greasy painted metal reflectiveness. It looks very nice when you realise what it is that you're looking at. But clearly it does have a heavy hit on the GPU.
That's a very ragged takeoff.
Sitting down because yeah, that is a little bit jarring. Because I should be getting slightly more than 60 frames as well. Unless that's an artifact of the stream being anything. Perhaps I might have to do a DCS stream profile that uses the CPU encoding.
But did you take off?
Oh, no, sorry, no, I was talking out loud as I was doing things.
No, just when I took off, you were sitting at the end of one of the taxiways near the runway.
Yeah, I had to come out so that I could change the
Oh,
SSLs,
right. Okay.
SSLR setting. There's a traffic. What does it do? Number 4. Nice. What did I do wrong there? Oh, that was a bit.
That was my impression of Douglas Bader. Doing a roll way too close to the ground. he lost his legs.
Oh, right, okay.
Showing off. He was in a
Right.
biplane and he was showing off. So he did a roll too close to the ground, clipped the wing on the ground. And I mean, I did a lot more than clip the wing. Made a big hole in the runway and everything. Now I'm just going to monitor Vaxor for a moment.
Are you still in at the moment, or are you just looking around?
I'm just watching you.
Dogstar, appreciate that. What is the red knob for? I believe that's canopy object.
It blows a canopy away completely rather than just
Yeah.
sliding it back. Yeah.
Oh.
Assume it does that in this as well.
Yeah, I think I...
I assume it's functional in DCS.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got a green arrow on it.
Yeah. Right, I'll jump in the aircraft, I suppose. Nice one. Look out, I shall turn into Douglas Bader as well.
You couldn't pull half of these manoeuvres in War Thunder, could you? I don't know if you've been in there since everything was
been in War
changed and
Thunder.
everyone hates it.
Oh, when was that?
Frames don't like me doing this.
What? When did they change
Well-
War Thunder?
Ah,
Oops.
looking at too many different things. Most recent update, they changed the economy of EC. So now, what is it? You don't get anywhere near as mount silver lions for participating in objectives, I think it was.
Oh, I thought you meant they changed flight models or something. I mean, economy
No, they-
doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah, perhaps it was just the economy that a lot of people didn't like, but no, Dagestan, seeing as you're in chat and you played about as much as we did. What was there any significant flight model changes, or was it just the economy that annoyed everyone? I'm going to drop out the server for a minute, but only because I'm updating a couple of files.
Copy that.
Sixth of the 6th, 2020. They're probably ones I want to keep, and there's the ones I can get rid of.
Oh, didn't switch my magnetos on.
What? Oh, it's gone in twice. What? Nice. Get away with copying the whole thing. I think I can.
That took a while. While asterisk.
What? Sorry, wrong button. What? Doing stuff? Like you were doing stuff, were you?
Good night, sir. I'll catch you up tomorrow. We will fly together.
Yep, hopefully, guys. Hopefully. Yep. Good night. Sleep well.
the capture point should actuate when it count. Oh, there we go. Capture
Well,
point
I've just
out.
flown over it.
Yeah, you're about to get a load of red units spawn there, so be careful.
Okay. I see the reds.
Some of them are a bit nasty. They're not
Okay.
those gun emplacement nasty, but they are T90 nasty leopard tanks.
Oh, right. I can't do much against them with spit then, can I?
Not those ones, but there are some of those APC jobbies, and there are also some fuel trucks there. The closer
In
to
the same
center
area?
point yeah. So it's three columns. One is tank, one is APC, and one is fuel truck. The fuel trucks, I think, if memory serves, based on range, are kind of covered by the APCs. But if you keep weaving, you're generally able to avoid the APC gunfire.
Okay, I'm going for something,
The
but I don't know
tanks.
what.
Yeah, the tank.
You shot
if it's
at?
if it's the middle column. Yeah, as you're flying to it, the column you approach first is tanks, then APCs, then fuel truck.
Yeah, I just got 3% damage on a tank.
Yeah. Although you won't be able to do much to them, you also probably won't get. Hang on, what's going on there? Left-hand power range. Oh, is that power range? You won't be able to do much to them, but you'll also be able to outfly their tracking speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit close.
Not sure what the trucks are.
Well, if you can see three lines of vehicles, then the one that is easternmost from the centre of the capture point is they're the fuel trucks. Unless the mission editor has changed something and it spawned something different. Yeah, they're fuel trucks. Should have a look at it, see what the patch notes did.
I think the fuel trucks are all done.
Oh, sorry.
I think the fuel trucks are all done now.
Okay. Oh dear. The APCs are not liking me, I think it's fair to say. And neither are the tanks. Oh, I'm being shot out a lot.
Can't go that way.
Oh, they're getting the odd hit on me. I took out 2 tanks, maybe 3.
You're flying.
I'm in the KA.
3. So what's the APCs?
The APCs are the middle column. They're the units that are on the bridge at the start. So they're slightly armoured, but you'll be able to take them out with cannon rounds. It's just that there are 12 of them, which is a little bit more than the 4 we normally face.
Well, I've got to locate them first. I'm not seeing a separate bunch. I think the ones I'm looking at are tanks.
If you can see the smoke column,
Yeah,
some of those are tanks.
right. All those in that area I think are tanks, I'm not sure.
There are a number, yeah.
So, are the APCs east or west of the tanks?
Oh dear. Oh my word. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I think there's still a trim bug. I flicked the wrong switch. Yeah, they're tanks.
Yep.
So if you keep, see if I can track round. This isn't very easy. I can't actually see them. I can see them on the map. I'm just trying to see them, like watching you. I can see the tanks.
Are they? Did you hit any of them? Because I'm seeing some burners.
Not the there's a couple of tanks on fire.
No, but they're further away. Instead of being in among that big bunch of tanks, they're separate.
I know. Yeah. So I don't know what that burner is. I know that burner's me. Right. So off your left wing, there's a line about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 long.
6 what?
6 long, moving away from you. In a... Oh, I've lost it now. I was going to say a light brown field, but the section that they are, there's about 5 light brown fields. If you can see it from your current position, if you can see the burning wrecks of the tanks, they are before that, are on the same orientation. If you get low, it will be the first set that will start firing at you, basically.
I've got to change the course though, haven't I? I've got to go back.
Well, you're facing them almost.
But right now,
No, it'll be off your right wing. You're 2 o'clock from where you're... Right, straighten up. Straighten up. Right wing now. Low right. Follow the... And, yeah, nose down. So those, where those traces are coming from, they're the APCs.
okay, I'll give that a try. Taking some hits.
Yeah, so there's about 6 or 12 of them there, which is a bit more than the 4 we normally face. Which is only 6,000. Did you blow up? You couldn't blow up 6 of them.
Oops. 54% damage on that. Oh, it looks as though I should be able to get away with it.
Yeah, if you keep weaving, then their tracking is a little bit slow. So if you don't fly in a straight line for too long, you're all right.
I bet if I walk in a straight line.
Oh, I see. Right, yeah, just see.
I survived the crash anyway because it's letting me walk. I'm going to go and take a closer look at them. Good if it had a run button as well as a walk button.
Yeah, it's a little bit. It's a shame they haven't developed that side of things a little bit more.
Well, I suppose, you know, we don't need it. It'd just be useful. Wouldn't have to spend so much time walking. Can hear its engine running. Oh, well, I got a nice close-up shot of one of those APCs.
Oh yeah. And once again, I'm disconnecting from the server, but I'll be back in momentarily.
Okay, well, it's 10 to 2, so I'm thinking I'm going to shove off anyway, being as I've crashed.
Right.
And hopefully we'll have a go tomorrow where you'll get more flying and less adjusting.
Yeah, what day is it? So it's Friday, isn't it? Yeah.
No, it's Thursday. I've had a spaghetti bolognese, so it must be Thursday. Yeah, so maybe we'll have a go tomorrow.
Alright.
Okay, well, I'll shove off. So to anyone on Lexoff stream that can hear me, good night everybody. TTFN.
Take care.
And anyone on my stream, same thing. I'm gonna close the stream down now, having looked at this vehicle, and close the stream, and maybe hopefully catch you another time. So good night everybody.
Yeah,
TTFN.
this is 13th of the 8th. That's yesterday.